you both of you have kids, and both of you do OnlyFans. How old are your kids?
My stepchildren are 11 and 16.
Oh, stepchildren. Okay. 11 and 16.
13.
13. Okay, so they're kind of in the age range where it could have an impact. Has, to some degree, you've seen it with your children. Has there been a bullying impact? Has there been an impact?
Not bullying, but I could tell you that, yes, in silence, I know that my daughter, she's not stupid. Kids are not stupid. And you know what? Somebody could always take a screenshot and, post it somewhere else, and it just kind of spreads from there. So I try to be careful, but I do know that, and I think about this too, like I'm putting her in a predicament or in a situation that she may get some negative feedback. And so that's something that I'm also aware, and it's just me trying to figure it out. So I can't.
You know what I would do if I were in your shoes?
I already know.
What would I do?
Stop doing what I'm doing.
As part of it. What I would do if I were in your shoes, you mentioned that you have a relationship with God and that you love God. I would pray to God and ask him, hey, Lord, first off, forgive me for doing this. Second of all, please give me a path where I don't feel like I need to do this anymore.
So I do that on a daily basis.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
as a matter of fact, we could talk about this offline just because it doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have had even experiences with that. So.
Wait, question. So you were kind of getting into it originally. What precipitated your desire or want to start doing OnlyFans? Was it financial?
I think it was more financially, absolutely, because I went from being in corporate medicine, having a great salary and again, it was more about like my mental health and that environment. It wasn't, good for me. So I left, and I had opportunities in different jobs, but I wanted to take care of patients, started doing home health, and I needed to supplement my income. So that's how I found out about OnlyFans, because prior to that, I had no idea.
Okay. And then you have 2 stepchildren. Have they had any issues
With my content directly or specifically?
Yeah, like has there been an example where they're like, hey mom, fucking
No.
Jamarcus at school said that
I've gone viral on TikTok
he saw the
Yeah.
no. I've hit viral streaks on social media platforms and they haven't seen anything.
Okay.
He knows that I make YouTube videos and I stream on Twitch. So I am very transparent about that. Obviously, that is more of a PG front, that I don't have to worry about that type of, I guess my kid could get bullied that his mom makes YouTube videos, but
Your mom's a YouTuber.
I think that's like pretty
you.
fucking cool if you ask me. And he's like, when can I have a YouTube channel? Can I have a YouTube channel? Can I make YouTubes? We haven't ran into any issues personally about any of that, but we know that it could happen at any moment.
Yeah,
So.
I have a question for you, Chase. Do you think to some degree it's cope from men, like, oh, you're gonna have a really tough time if you do adult content with your life, like, oh, guys aren't gonna want to date you, your children are gonna have it rough. But do you think it's to some degree? I don't think it's wrong, but part of me thinks it's like cope, because a lot of these women who do adult content, some of them claim they struggle with dating, but like they still got like a line of dudes who would be.
I've never had more options.
Yeah.
I think it's to some degree it's like cope.
So
and the red pill.
it depends on what it is that you're looking for, right? It depends on what kind of husband you want, what kind of marriage you want, what kind of family you want, right? And like, I'm sure you've got, you already said you've got a million dudes in your DMs that are trying to get a piece of that.
Yeah. Well, I understand that
Wiz
a lot of them are
Khalifa.
coming just for sex, for sure.
Yeah.
But nobody in the chat's going to believe me, but genuinely, it really hasn't deterred finding somebody who is serious about dating me at all.